Good day to you, lovers of our channel Supermatics. Supermatics is a channel where we learn mathematics together. You're welcome. Today, we are starting a series on algebra. And algebra, the very beginning of it is open sentences. So today we shall be considering open sentences. And by the end of this lesson, you'll be able to identify and give examples of mathematical statements. You'll be able to identify true and false mathematical statements, and you should be able to solve problems expressed in open sentences. Let us start with mathematical statements. Well, in every language, people make statements, they make sentences, and because this video is done in English language, we shall be considering the English language, statements made in the English language, as given by our examples here, like Thomas is a boy, I ate bread and omelette, and so on. Now, just as we have statements in every language, we also have mathematical statements, because mathematics is a language too. We have examples such as the sum of 8 and 5, the product of 6 and 150, and so on, symbolically written as 8 plus 5 and 6 times 150. Can you give some more examples of mathematical statements? Yes, I believe you can now. Going back to our statements in English language, they can be true or they can be false. For instance, the sun rises in the east is a true statement because the sun does actually rise in the east. Whereas New York is the capital city of the United States of America is a false statement because New York is not the capital city of the US. Now, just as statements can be true or false in English language, they can also be true or false in mathematics. I mean, mathematical statements can either be true or false. Like 8 plus 5 equals to 13 is a true statement, whereas 8 times 5 equals to 13 is false. So now you should be able to give true mathematical statements and false mathematical statements, or better still, you should be able to identify true mathematical statements and false mathematical statements. Can you? Yes, you can. Now, sometimes we may be left with the responsibility of completing an incomplete mathematical statement such that the statement will be a true one. For instance, what must be added to 6 to make it 11? What must be added to 6 to make it 11? In symbols, we can write this as 6 plus a box equals to 11. The box representing the number that must be added to 6 to make it 11. When we have a mathematical statement or sentence or an expression like the one above, it is called an open sentence. So open sentence is therefore a mathematical statement where an unknown value is represented by a shape, like a box, like a triangle, and so on. That is what an open sentence is. We have other examples of open sentences, like 18 minus 12 equals to a box times 3 equals to 21. Now, in an open sentence, any number can go into the box. For instance, in the box times 3 equals to 21, we can put 8. Saying 8 times 3 equals to 21, we may put 1 over 3. saying that 1 over 3 times 3 equals to 21. However, it is only one number that can go into the box and make the statement true. That number is 7 in our case study. That number is 7 that could make 7 times the box times 3 equals to 21 true. So we've been able to say open sentences, we define it, and we've seen examples of open sentences. I, however, have an exercise for you here. Give 5 examples of mathematical statements. Part B says you state whether each mathematical statement is true or false, while part C asks what goes into each box to make the statement true. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Our Algebra series continues in the next